Good day, Runners of Blaze, and welcome back to another episode of the Tri-Point podcast with Kinunners and myself, episode number 121.
1-to-1.
1-to-1. It's 1-to-1 this time.
It's 1-to-1.
It's 1-to-1. Anyway, I don't know how long this podcast is going to be. There's not actually that much. I mean, there's a lot to talk about, but there's not much to talk about.
Yeah.
There's a big thing that happened during the week that everyone knows about, and to be honest, I don't have much more to say on it. Therefore, we'll get there.
It's fine.
Anyway, first thing, let's talk about... Do you have anything?
No.
You say that like you
I
were
don't.
surprised that you don't have anything. Like, what?
I just
No,
didn't remember if I did
no?
or not. No, I do not.
Yeah, no, okay, that's fine. Let's talk about this first because we're confused about it, and we'll briefly touch on it. Echoes of Aincrad had a special first look for its anime OVA thing that we don't know
OVA thing?
what's going on with it. We didn't really watch it, to be honest. I'm gonna watch it all when it's out fully.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really gonna watch it now. However, it's confusing. Moving on from Unanswered Butterfly, there's a new Switch 2 model maybe on the way. We already talked about in the past the new battery model, right?
Yeah.
However, this one, it's been spotted that has a new LCD screen on it.
I see.
Not an OLED, unfortunately. However, a new LCD one. And I believe it's to replace the one... Because people find the screen on the Switch 2, they say it ghosts. I haven't seen it personally.
I see.
Like, myself. Apparently it happens with all of them, however, it's a sort of thing where, like, you may be able to see it, you may not be able to see it, depending on
Yeah.
where you like it. I personally haven't noticed it. However... A lot of people have, and it makes them uncomfortable, I guess, is probably the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Or at least frustrates them. Therefore, yeah, it looks like they might be fixing that. Maybe.
Okay.
Sticking with the Switch 2, Oblivion Remastered will be coming out at some point.
Eventually.
Eventually. However, it has been confirmed that it will be fully on the cartridge, and no game key card.
Okay.
That's always nice.
Yeah.
I always like it. Mario Kart World had an update.
It did?
1.7 is out, and it added some new knockout tour races. It didn't really add new tracks. It simply added a new, I don't know, a variation. What do you call it? Where they link the tracks together?
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, all it did was like add some new variations into that, and that's it. I'll tell you what, Mario Kart World has been really disappointing.
Yeah.
It was already disappointing when it came out. However, the fact that we're over a year in and we haven't got any sort of like proper major update yet, I feel like. I know it's been getting little ones, however, like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It hasn't been doing much for me personally. Metroid. There's a new Metroid game apparently coming, maybe the follow-up Dread. It looks like it's going to be called Metroid Ravenous. I already told you about this.
Yep.
How do you feel of the name Metroid Ravenous?
It's fine.
Okay. For some reason, to me, it feels strange having a verb as a title.
I mean, I guess. I didn't really think much about it, to be honest.
I know Dread's a verb too. I suppose.
Yeah.
I don't know, Dread, like, Ravenous feels like very long. Like, what's that? That's 3 syllables as opposed to Dread's 1?
1?
Yeah. I don't know. Once you start putting words with 3 syllables or more into titles, I feel like it gets clunky.
Okay, there are plenty of games out there with far longer titles.
Oh, I
It's
agree.
Fine.
I understand that. However, I don't know, for some reason, Metroid Ravenous doesn't sound right to me.
I think it's fine.
Okay.
I feel like you probably need to see like gameplay or something of it first.
Oh yeah,
just to see how it fits in with it,
I mean,
and then decide from there.
I'm sure it'll be fantastic. That's not the issue for me. It's simply the fact that it's called Metroid Ravenous. I don't know.
No, like I mean, you need to see like the vibe of the game.
Yeah, well, I understand why it's
fits.
called Ravenous. Because I know the ending of Dread.
Yeah.
It makes sense leading on from that. I simply don't like the name.
Oh, well.
That's it. Anyway, Actually not moving on. There was something else I was going to say about that. Guess what it leaked? Usually it's the ESA that leaks stuff like this, however it's not. It leaked through the Brazilian Ministry of Justice and Public Security.
What? Alright then. Sure.
Oh god, I thought that was absolutely hilarious when I saw it. The Brazilian Ministry of Justice and Public Security.
Okay.
That is very random.
One way to do it. What?
Yeah. Yeah, and it got taken down like almost immediately.
Oh my goodness.
I think that is absolutely hilarious. I think that's the main stuff for the Switch stuff. I mean, we'll get back to Star Fox in a bit. Oh, except for the fact that it was the Splatoon Raiders Direct this week. I watched it through someone else. I didn't actually watch it by itself. I have really no interest in this game.
I have very little interest in Splatoon in general, so I've got nothing.
Look, I like Splatoon. I really liked playing through the story mode of the second game. Like, single-player Splatoon for me is always what I wanted. However, it's too late for me, personally.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I have always said, from the very beginning, that Splatoon should have had its single-player modes be, like, couch co-op, even if it's only 2 people.
Yeah.
Because that's how we probably would have played it, like, growing up.
Yeah.
And I think that would have been way better. I know Splatoon 1 has, like, a couch co-op thing where you can, like, blow up balloons.
Yep, that's it.
It's not really, I don't know. I feel like it's always been lacking in that department, and because of that, I've never really enjoyed the series as much as I probably could have. Again, I really like Splatoon 2 a lot. I finished the main campaign for that. However, I never felt like I needed to go play more after that.
Yeah.
Because every time I look at a Splatoon game, I go, yeah, that's a Splatoon game.
Yeah, exactly.
They look exactly the same most of the time. I know, like, there's little differences here and there, and I know they just get, like, gadgets in this game and stuff, and I don't know, it simply, it doesn't...
I don't know.
I don't see this and go, oh, yeah, fantastic, a new Splatoon game do you think to play? I go, oh, maybe that's a game I might play in the future at some point. Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know, I haven't played the third game. I haven't even played the Octo expansion, because it's more Splatoon. I know people really like that. Like,
literally.
It's more Splatoon.
It's like, oh, there's Splatoon.
Yeah. I know there's a whole bunch of new things that they showed off in the Direct, and people think it looks absolutely fantastic. And I agree that it looks like Splatoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. As I said, a little bit too late for me for the proper full single-player content. Anyway, moving on from that, let's talk about Persona. Because there's a few Persona things going on at the moment. And I'll leave the best and funniest one to last. However, let's talk about this characters broadcast clip that you put in our playlist.
Yeah.
It basically shows off the characters that everyone's known for years.
And they have new voice actors.
Yes, they do have new voice actors. I know one of them's played by like Rem's voice actor from ReZero.
One of them is also in Fire Emblem as well.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, they have all new voice actors. I have no opinion on them because I don't know what they sound like originally, really.
I think some of them are fine, but then other ones just don't sound right.
Oh, okay. Who sounds the best and who sounds the worst?
It's kind of hard to say.
Okay, who sounds the least like their original self then?
I feel like Yosuke's one is trying too hard.
Oh, okay. Is Yosuke? He's like. Is he the goth guy?
What?
Oh no, that's the main guy. That's the other guy. Sorry, don't worry. I'll see you. Who's the guy in Persona 5? That's like.
There are a few of those.
No, the guy who's like super like. He's got blue hair.
Yusuke.
There, that's why I got confused.
Yeah, they have almost identical.
Switch out one letter.
Literally.
That's why I got confused. Yeah, no, Yosuke's the charmy, happy guy all the time.
Yeah, he's that fellow.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. I feel like his fits the least from what I've heard. But they don't show off everyone's in this.
Yeah.
Or they show them very briefly at the end.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I have no clue about them. I like that they show all their main personas behind them.
Yeah.
I don't like that they didn't call the protagonist you.
He has a name. Everyone knows it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just call him you.
I don't get it. Is in the TV store, right?
Uh-huh.
How many actual flat screens were there in the original game?
I think there was definitely like 1 or 2 because that was like the latest item on their shelves.
Well, because like Persona 4 was the like a PS2 game, right?
Yeah.
Therefore, I was expecting them to all be like CRTs on all the shelves, and now they've like updated it and like it's 90% flat screens because it's a current day thing.
No, they had a point in there in the original game. Where they were talking about how like they had a couple of TVs in there that were like really expensive and like only for like specific uses and things like that, specifically because they were flat screen.
Oh, okay. During the introduction
So
of flat screens, yeah.
Had some.
Do you reckon that'll be cut out?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe
well,
it'll just be
like,
swapped
if you look
around.
at where they are in the store, like there's a fair few flat screens, right?
Yeah, maybe it'll be swapped around. Maybe they're like, here are the CRTs that are ancient.
Here's this really old TV.
This is actually what you
that's
use
not a
to
bad
travel
idea,
dimensions.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, because it's usually the CRTs that you use to travel, isn't it?
It depends on where you are.
Yeah. No, I don't. I simply thought that was funny, like the fact that like for modern times it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I have no other opinion on this.
I think it's
it's
fine for the most
thing.
part, though. I feel like I need to hear the rest of them talk more.
Okay.
To be able to make a judgment.
Yeah, as I said, I wouldn't have a clue. The character models look good, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keeping on the Persona train, though, I don't know if you've heard about this. I'm assuming you have. However, Netflix is making a live-action Persona series.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about this.
It is... how? What?
I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but I want them to be fired.
Well, I want to know which Persona is it following?
5, as far as I know.
I mean, okay. I guess that makes sense. I mean, I feel like it could work. It'd simply be strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. Strange. Like, if Netflix is developing it themselves, it's not going to be like the Full Metal one, like live action one where it's made in Japan.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be more like Cowboy Bebop and One Piece, I would imagine.
I'd say so.
Yeah, which probably bodes a little bit better for it.
I don't know. It depends on what they do with it.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw that and I'm like, why?
Yeah, my initial reaction was like, who wanted this?
Yeah. I don't know. However, apparently this guy who's very specific with it is manning it, and people are happy with him doing it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, good for that guy, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I simply saw it and was like, this is funny.
Yep.
This is hilarious. Yeah. Let's speak about Mr. Microsoft for a little bit.
Okay.
Because apparently the potential layoffs will probably start next week, according to reports.
I see.
Which is never fun.
No.
That's all I have to say about that. I don't know. There's nothing else to say, I don't think.
We just gotta wait and see what happens.
Yeah. Reforge will be getting an update soon with a refreshed look, which I am very excited for.
Yeah.
You'll definitely be seeing more of that on the main channel. And then Minecraft has had some interesting news.
It does that.
The ESA was going up against the the anti, I don't even know what you call it, like the people who really want physical games that are like in court over there at the moment doing things.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right.
I know what you're talking about.
The ESA were going up against them. You know what I'm talking about? And they were saying that Minecraft servers are piracy.
Yeah. I heard about this.
Which I think is absolutely, I want to say hilarious and ridiculous and mix them together into one word.
Yes.
Because I don't know about the legal rights about how it works. And how, like, it's always been supported by Mojang.
It is absolutely flabbergasting.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, it's always been supported by Mojang, right? The servers. And then, Microsoft's technically part of the ESA. However, they haven't come out and said anything yet.
Yeah.
Therefore, I'm assuming they're simply not going to say anything. Because they're like, well, we're part of the ESA. However, at the same time, we don't really think it matters that much. Therefore, it's like...
Yeah, it's...
I don't know. They probably won't say anything. Have like, yeah, the fact that they said the Minecraft servers are pirate. Seriously? That's like 80% of the game.
Yeah. Are they going to say that realms are too?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. They said, as far as I'm aware, they said only official servers are not. However, what they don't understand is the only official servers are the realms.
Yeah.
Every other official servers, even the ones that Mojang has in their server list when you go into Minecraft, they're all run by third parties.
Yeah.
Therefore, they're not, like, you know, like,
yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't know.
I'm hoping these people get educated.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. I simply think I can't believe that. And then let's talk about dear old Sony.
Sony.
Yeah. Sony are in a lot of danger at the moment. As I said, I don't actually have much more to add to this, though what hasn't been said already.
Yeah, I think everyone's basically said everything.
And to be honest, I did a video like 3 or 4 years ago talking about this, I think.
Yeah.
Therefore, like, I've already got one, I guess. However, Sony announced 2 very disappointing things over the last few days. The first one being that the PS3 and Vita stores will be shutting down in a year. I mean, that does make sense. They're the last holdouts, to be fair. Xbox is already gone and the Wii U's already gone. Like, it makes me mad and upset because the PS Vita is my favorite console ever. However, like, it was going to go at one point.
Yeah.
I simply hope that it is enough time for me to get everything that I kind of want to get.
Yeah.
In that sense. However, the biggest thing is probably the fact that the Sony will be stopping producing discs starting January 2028, which is when it is theorized that the PS6 will be releasing, and that is bad.
Yeah.
It is very bad. It is silly. It takes options away from consumers. It does not help preservation because all it does is lead it up to the company, of which they can do the Disney Vault thing and simply lock their things away forever. You wouldn't know. It means there's no way to like if a game gets delisted, it's gone.
That's
until someone puts it back on. Like that, including that, Sony did something else bad this week. I don't know if you heard about this because it may have been overshadowed by everything. They delisted a whole bunch of movies and shows from their like servers and things like that. From like the PS5, the PlayStation Store and everything like that. However, they took it away from people who already own them.
Huh? How is that even?
It's legal because technically you don't buy anything on digital servers, you only lease it.
Oh,
that's the same with games too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't technically own anything digitally like that. The holders can choose to take it away at any time, and that's what they've done. They've taken a whole bunch of movies and TV shows away from people who already own them.
Okay.
Yeah, that happened first. That happened like a day before everything else was announced.
Oh, interesting.
As I say, you may not have heard about it because everything overshadowed it afterwards.
I didn't.
Yeah, no, that's wrong.
Yep.
That is very wrong. At least, like, because Microsoft shut down their, like, movie service, like, last year, right?
Yeah.
I've at the very least kept stuff that were in it. On
Yeah.
It. Like, I haven't lost it. However, like, yeah, no, that is ridiculous. That's what Sony's doing. And yeah, not... I was expecting at least one more generation with physical stuff.
Yeah.
To be honest, I was expecting it to, like, sort of move, like, smaller and smaller until you could only buy the physicals from the company's websites.
Yeah.
However, yeah, no, they're straight up going, nope, no more. We'll see if they reverse that decision, considering the world seems to be against them right now.
Yeah. The entire universe.
However, I don't know. And to sort of, I guess, I don't know, compound on this, Xbox, I mean, everyone's sort of been expecting Xbox to be... Everyone expected Xbox to do it first, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know how much that thought has changed with Asha being at the front. She seems to be a lot more, I guess, pro-consumer than a lot of the previous era of things. However, it has been found in the PC app for Xbox that a disc-to-digital program is in the code, which allows you to transfer things from disc to digital, which, if they're going to do it, that's the way they need to do it.
Yeah.
However, as far as I'm concerned, like, if they really truly only think that collectors want physical stuff, right? Then why don't they treat it like limited Blu-ray releases? And, like, have, like, a disc drive that you can attach to your console that only the collectors need to buy. They don't even need to make a large amount of it. It's simply for the collectors. Like, it's an enthusiast thing. And then have people like... Because you got, like, companies like Limited Run and stuff, right? Who make physicals for games that otherwise wouldn't have got them.
Yeah.
Then simply have, like, companies like that make the physical versions. And then they can make them to order, too. They don't have to make them specifically, like... You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, it should always be an option, and they probably see that and go, well, that's a bit of a waste of money. We're not going to earn back as much as we probably could if everyone simply went digital. That's a lot of effort.
Yeah.
Therefore, why would we do that? That's probably what they would think in that situation. However, like, for me, that is like, if we are truly going towards the all-digital future, which seems to be getting closer now, I think that is the way it needs to go, personally.
Yeah.
Because you'll find a lot of physical collectors, like me, will pay an extra $10 to get the physical version or something like that. I already do.
Yeah. Literally.
Like, yeah, I don't know. It's strange. We'll see what happens, and then we'll see what happens with Nintendo as well. Because they're, like, in a half step at the moment. I think Nintendo seems to be, like, want to do more physical type things. However, like, with the game keycards, it kind of... I don't know. It's kind of a grey area with that.
It's a whole mess.
Yeah, it is a whole mess. Otherwise, though, yeah, that's all I have to say on it.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to say on it?
Honestly, no. That about sums it up.
I'm very passionate about that subject. Yeah, no, that's... Sony have been very Sony-ish about it. Yeah.
What a surprise.
Yeah, not surprised. Okay. Let's quickly scour over my list. We talked about the LCD, Oblivion, the Laos, Minecraft World, Metroid, Digital Star. Oh, we haven't talked about that yet. We'll talk about that later. Persona 4, Reforged, Minecraft. Okay. Sonic had a 35th anniversary animation trailer, Memories and Beyond.
Yeah.
Anniversary. What is AX? What does that mean?
I don't know. I was trying to figure that out myself.
What does that even mean? It's a short form animation. Anime Expo.
Oh.
That's what it is. Basically, there's a new animation coming out, a short form one, it specifically says.
Yeah.
It looks like it's animated by exactly the same people who animated the Shadow ones for Sonic Cross Shadow Generations.
Yeah.
It looks exactly the same, which doesn't bother me. Like, that was good animation, don't get me wrong. Sonic has lightning around him now.
Yep.
Very mad. Don't like that. Very upset.
That's what he does, apparently.
They're all battling metal, though, and I'm trying to work out... Like, do you reckon this is something to lead up to Sonic 4? Like, well, what's...
I don't know.
Yeah. It's interesting. Essentially, yeah, it's metal versus the crew.
The squad?
The gang. I like that Rouge is simply part of the gang nowadays.
Yep.
Simply how it is. Yeah, it's like Shadow, Sonic, Amy, Rouge, Knuckles, and Tails.
Yeah.
They're all battling they're all battling metal and stuff like that. And he seems to be like super powered up in this facility wherever they are.
Somewhere.
I don't know, because it was even stronger than like Knuckles. Actually, is Tails there?
Tails is there.
Okay.
Tails is shown in the beginning.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks good. I'm curious to see what the full animation's going to be like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty, well that's that. And then let's talk about some sales to end off, I guess.
Indeed.
I don't know, there's nothing else to talk about. Yeah, specifically we got the Famitsu sales. As we do.
That we do.
As we do. And it might be a bit of a shock this week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well let's start from the bottom as we usually do. At number 10 was Minecraft on the Switch.
Okay.
Never changes. Elliot was at number 9. It went down from 3rd, minus 83%.
Oh my goodness.
Which is kind of upsetting.
I mean, everyone who wants it has it.
Number 8 is Blackish House.
I don't know what that is.
If anyone can tell me what that is, they will get a metaphorical gold star.
Go for it.
Yeah. Number 7 is Metabots Card Row Battle RB Metabee version / Rokushu version.
Okay.
Number 6 is Mario Kart World. Number 5 is Pokopia. Number 4 is eFootball. Number 3 is Power Pros. I don't know why the sports games for Konami are doing as well as they are.
Who knows?
And then number 2 is Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream.
It got dethroned.
It got dethroned. Number 1 is Star Fox.
Yeah.
Yay. Very good. It's doing very well, apparently. I'm curious to see if Tomodachi Life retakes the throne next week.
I have no idea.
Because Tomodachi Life seems to be the Switch 2's Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
For some reason, it's simply doing way too well. I don't understand. I will never understand. However, yeah, Star Fox is doing pretty good. We'll get more into stuff later. However, let's talk about the consoles. Switch 2's in front this week. Not a surprise. It seems to be that way every week. They sold 24,000. PS5 sold under 10,000. The Switch 1 sold over 7,000. Well, from 5,400.
Still pretty good.
I don't know why.
I don't know.
The Series S, the Series consoles sold 361. Poor Series consoles. Anyway, and then looking at Star Fox in general, its digital sales are expected apparently. It may be the biggest launch of Star Fox since Star Fox 64.
Let's see.
Or like probably the series' third biggest launch or something like that. It is retail-wise, physically. This doesn't include digitally. It is third or fourth or something like that, or something. I can't. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think. Yeah, it's like fifth. However, like the 4 other ones that are higher than it all came out before digital games.
Yeah.
Therefore, yeah. Like, Star Fox Adventures... I'm surprised that Star Fox Adventures' launch was 133,000 back in 2002. I thought nobody talked about Adventures because it wasn't technically a Star Fox game.
Yeah.
However, apparently they do. Yeah, it's the highest. And it was on the GameCube. Assault on the GameCube did 79,000. Yeah. Therefore, Star Fox is doing pretty well.
That's good.
That's it though, I think.
I do believe that may be it.
I don't know. There's not much else. As I said, there's not much else to talk about this time. I mean, I might quickly see if I can find any more. I think there was some other Star Fox news. However, otherwise, yeah, no, I don't know. It's getting like, it's bad because, like, there is big topics going on. However, like, I simply don't have much to say about them.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest issue. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, otherwise, though, how was the poll?
We didn't get anything on it.
No. Well. That's sad. I guess the poll for this week will be probably about physical stuff, I would imagine.
Probably.
Oh, quickly to state, Star Fox on the Switch 2 sold almost double what Star Fox Zero sold.
Oh my goodness.
In like its first, during its opening week. Physical sales only.
Yeah.
Which is, fantastic. Otherwise though, yeah, I think that'll end it here then. I don't know what to say.
I think so.
Therefore, yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed it. Thank you for listening, and we shall be back in the next one. Cheers, everyone.
Goodbye.